Hi YouTube, guys, ghouls. We're almost there. It's almost Halloween. 2 weeks, a little bit less than that. So, one thing from my childhood that I'm kind of glad is still around. Freaking Halloween cereal. Hells yeah. Got Frankenberry, and I guess it's kind of new. Frankenberry roll-ups, Boo Berry, and Count freaking Chocula. Love it! Just memories. Gotta love it. Can't wait for politic times to be over. I'm in one of the swing states. I literally get 5 calls a day from either Obama or Romney or one of the local guys trying to, whatever, make their point. Ugh, can't stand it. So tired of it. Just let me vote. Anyway, make sure you all vote too if you're of age. Tomorrow, another build day. Hopefully the weather will be better. It's really kind of misty and gross outside for us right now. And I'm going to try sort of a bluckey conversion thing a little bit later on if the weather gets a little better. So we'll see about that. Hey, time for a couple weird picks. Greetings. Yes, outside, October, mid, almost late. It's warm enough for me to sweat and have the air conditioner on. Charming. It's really humid, really more than anything else. It's not really all that hot. Okay, so I'm about ready to do the bluckey conversion, hopefully to make them look better thing. But I got to thinking about Alan Hobbs's plastic corpsing. And I got thinking, and then he uses more or less the same technique kind of in reverse to make body forms. And they hold a fair amount of detail when you wrap something around, some sort of, could be anything, do the shrink wrappy thing and cut it off, and now you have basically made a really cheap, not very accurate casting that is just made out of sheet plastic. I wondered what that would look like on a skull, so I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to use rather standard 4th quality skull. I'm using this one because it's pretty hard plastic. I'm going to wrap that in 0.7 mil plastic, roll it right there, zap it with the heat gun, slice it down the back with my X-Acto knife. Let's see if it turns out looking okay. I'll zap it with some paint, just a quick blast of spray paint. Will it make a really, really cheap skull that looks okay from far away? Or, I don't know, skinned head? I don't know, might make a cool cheap ass prop. Alright, so there it is. Just stuffed it with a couple shopping plastic bag things, no big deal there. I don't know, I mean it's in the right kind of shape. I think it's not right for making it look like a skull, but it might be pretty good to look like a sort of semi-shrunken head slash desiccated chopped off head. So I'm going to hit it with some white. I know everybody voted antique white. All right, here's the cap. Matches that pretty good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's all clogged. Paint won't come out right. So, I'm going to go with white. Besides, 2 of my bluckies that I already corpsed and kind of like the corpsing were already white. So, for consistency's sake, even though everybody pretty much said yellow, except for one person, I think I'm going with white. Even though I totally agree with everybody, I should go with yellow, but I just don't have the time. We're just too close to the big day, so white it is. Okay, so colors and stuff aside, new bluckey, right? So old bluckey head removed. Remind you what an old bluckey head looks like? There's a bluckey head. So, bluckey head, Kmart. $4.99 head. They're on sale right now. Extended up the neck. PVC pipe. Maybe easier to show you on this guy. There we go. So, Alright. Going to just hot glue the tip here, squish it down to where I like it, locks it into place. PVC pipe going from there to there, or you can cut it in half because there's a little angle of the rib cage, so it really doesn't matter. And extending this part. Why? It's like way too short, that's why. I have one bluckey that I'm not going to extend its spinal cord right here, and you can tell it just looks too short. But I already corpsed it, so I'm not going to fool with it. So, extending its, you know, I don't know, 5 inches or so. Now this is running all the way down to the bad tailbone. So these, or at least these first two, are cut PVC rings of the next size up of PVC pipe. I think this is a 1-inch pipe. This is actually that little bottom piece of any PVC you buy that's designed to fit onto the next piece. So I just cut it into a bunch of little rings, and that's kind of simulating my, you know, the spinal ridges there. And I only had 6 and I'm doing 3 of these, so that's just good old hot glue done in a ring. So that's extending that. So the arms are going to come out outside, and I got PVC inside, and basically I'm going to crucify all 4 of these. We're going to put them on the tree of woe, crucify him. What movie was that? And so we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, rapidly running out of time, but there's one. Kind of see that extension there. Head looks a lot better. Another one there. He's kind of got his head turned to the side, but again, that raising of the pelvis to the rib cage just makes a lot of difference. Versus this guy, again, I'm keeping him this way because, damn it, I already corpsed a good chunk of them. Not going to do it anymore. It's a little windy, but I'm going to try to pull out the airbrush and work on that. Okay, well, as you can tell, see here, whatever, I am starting to run out of sunlight, but there's one bluckey. Just finished airbrushing him. Legs to another one. There's the partially corpsed one that I did put in a spinal cord. Another one there. And I even retouched this guy a little bit. And see, that neck's really starting to work now. So I don't know if I really have time to start hitting the plastic and the heat gun, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm also working on the big crosses that will be holding these guys up. And there's 8 sticks that are 4x4 that are slightly painted. But again, work. Only a few days left. Okay, maybe a little bit better look at these guys, but these are buckies. Or bluckies, excuse me. Bluckies. These are your $20. Ugh. And can you corpse them? Yes, if you're using the plastic method. No idea if you could do it with the pantyhose and stuff like that. So, problem parts are spine, too short, blucky, extend it. The other problem part, head, well, okay, the heads suck, and not enough neck. So extend those too. If you do that, I used just, that was electrical conduit piping, quite inexpensive. And so there that is. I'm in the middle of plastic corpsing this guy, just got the first layer on him. I'm just going to work while I got light. Probably won't finish these guys tonight though. Say hi, Jamie, for the new camera.
Hello, new camera.
Alright, so this is the little Kodak handy cam. Got a fair amount of memory put into it. This memory's cheap. So, I don't know. Hi.